Oh, what's going on, everybody? Patrick Garcia here, just coming back from a redonkulously, I like that word, redonkulously long hiatus, but that'll be a topic for another video. I'm just coming back from the cycles of falling off the path and falling off the journey. So, like, I could pretty much link that to get more about that. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was the idea of doing what you want to do right now, as in like right now at this very moment, probably while you're watching this video or probably after you watch this video. Now, a lot of things in my life kind of brought this about, where you have to sort of assess what is happening in your life and figure out there are certain things that you need to be decisive about and then take action on. So a lot of that has to do with juggling a lot of priorities in your life. You may have 8 or 9 things going on in your life, but the thing is, like, as far as your momentum on each and every one of those aspects in your life, you could be going like 50%, and I don't know, because I'm not you. But what I'm trying to say is there are a lot of priorities that you might have with school, work, and the things that you're doing with your community and your family, and you might not be going full force or all out on each and every one of those avenues in your life. Now, I can only speak for experience. Like I said, I'm not here to teach anybody anything. I'm only here to share what I've learned. And what I've learned is that I am going 50% on a lot of things in my life, which is probably 8 or 9 things. So if I could just minimize that for efficiency and go 100% on 4 or 5 things in my life, I can get a lot of things done. Now, a lot of that has to do with a sense of urgency regarding my age. I am a 30-year-old man, and I'm going to be turning 31 at the end of next month. So there's a sense of urgency in that sense. But bottom line, it doesn't matter if you are actually dying of a disease or some kind of, like, I don't know, like complication within your health or what's going on in your life. But essentially what I'm trying to get down to is that we're all dying. We're all gonna die sooner or later. It doesn't matter if you're dying sooner. It doesn't matter if you're gonna play out the rest of your life, or I could die tomorrow, you know, or the world could explode. I might not even get to upload this video. But essentially what I'm trying to get down to is that life is too short to accommodate certain things due to complacency. Now, there's a lot of things that I'm trying. Of course, there's not just one path to success. There's other things. Maybe a lot of people do network marketing, right? Or start a business. But the thing is, like, if your heart is not 100% in it, then you're not only wasting your time, but you're wasting the people that are mentoring you, that are leading you, and that have made a vow to, like, you know, be your teammates and help you succeed and whatnot. So basically what I'm trying to say is do what you want to do right now. And if I have to explain that as the bare bones and like how that differentiates, where if you want to go on a killing spree and rape people or rob banks, there's obviously something wrong with you. So turn this video off and get help. So I'm not going to go into that. But do what you want to do right now in terms of self-development and becoming the best version of yourself. Now, I want to speak to the artists out there. Like, I want to just kind of single you guys out for a moment. We are so privileged. It is ridiculous. We get the social media talk, you know, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and most of all for you aspiring filmmakers, videographers, and web series content writers and thinkers and doers out there, there's YouTube, right? Or Vimeo, or whatever platform that you essentially choose to do. Now, the thing about that is, yes, the resources are out there and you can do them. Like if you say that you want to be a musician, or if you say you want to be a filmmaker, if you say you want to be a writer, you can do that right now. You don't need anybody to tell you what to do or when to get started. You can do that literally. That was going off. As you're doing other priorities in your life. Now, let's say you have a job where you work in a cubicle, whether it's IT or something, right? And you want to be a musician. You could literally write songs or do covers and upload a video once a week. Or, you know, make a mixtape, make a free album, and boom, you're a musician. You can literally, whatever you want to be in life, whether, you know, if you want to be an astronaut, that takes a little bit more training, but if you want to be some kind of artist or some kind, if you want to be creative for a living, you can do that right now. Okay, so yes, the resources are out there, the tools are out there, the media is out there, the technology is out there. So how does that differentiate from doing it and getting paid to do it? All right, so now we're getting into like amateurs and professionals. Okay, now going into that, you kind of have to think about, do you really want to get into titles and labels? Okay, and let's say you work at McDonald's. Well, I want to apologize for all the people who work at McDonald's, because people kind of view that as like the lowest of the totem pole, like that's the end all be all, like working at McDonald's. Let me tell you guys something. I've been broke for like 3 months straight during my college years, because I was just waiting on my financial aid checks to come in at the beginning of the semester. So that means in between semesters during the summertime, I would have to go 2.5 months to 3 months without any money. So I've actually known what that's like to be in the negative and to have zero, like the double goose eggs in your savings or checking account. And when I go to McDonald's to order something like a McChicken off the dollar menu, I look at that guy with respect, because anybody who's working and making money is making an effort, and I applaud that. But I digress. So getting back into the point, let's say you work at McDonald's and you want to be a rapper. Well, you can literally be a rapper. You can put out mixtapes, free albums, record your music, but you're not getting paid to do it. Now, you know, you can get paid to do it when you start booking gigs, performing in bars and clubs, but at the same time, it's not your main profession. It's your hustle. What puts food on the table, what puts clothes on your back, and what pays the bills is working at McDonald's. But here's what I propose to you. Is who you are at work who you are as a person? So that's kind of like what I'm trying to get at here. Is your title at work who you are as a person? Is what you do who you are? And if that's not the case, then what's the point of telling people that you rap, even though that's not where your main source of income is coming from? So if you introduce yourself like, hi, my name's Patrick. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I like to rap. You know, I rap. You know, I do a couple of gigs and stuff like that. So, you know, even though, yes, working at McDonald's pays the bills, you wouldn't introduce yourself like, hi, my name's Patrick, I work at McDonald's. You know, or I'm a McDonald's cashier or a cook or something like that. You know, you want to align yourself with who you are at your core, at your deepest. Who you are as a person and as an artist, and your ideals and your thinking and your thought process. That's who you introduce yourselves to other people. Right here. Alright? Feeling a little bit emotional right now, because, you know, I am in the process of cutting out huge things in my life. Things that I've been doing for years, and I'm gonna have to own up to it and tell people that I'm about to eliminate these certain things. And a lot of these things are positive, but I feel like there are things I need to sacrifice in order to reach my full potential. So, with that said, be legendary. Peace.